Well, the Spider-Man videos are gonna be coming. I've got like four videos that I'm just because every single time I rewatch trailer, there's just something else that like I really want to focus on, and I really want to focus on this. So a little bit before in this, we see Peter still has like that cube, and he's falling away from Strange inside the mirror world. Now, one of the more interesting things that happens is we get a reveal for William Dafoe's Green Goblin, which is dope as shit. It is so awesome seeing William Dafoe in like the Tobey Maguire Green Goblin suit. I'm so happy that like they didn't try to like actually goblinify him, but he's just like plucked from Tobey Maguire's dimension and just dropped right into this movie. Absolutely fantastic, because I've always loved like his I never liked the helmet, but I've always loved like his goblin's armored design. But he shows up, he throws one of his goblin bombs. Peter ain't ready for that type of tech. Now, in the very next scene we see this, and we see someone gliding in on another, essentially it's another goblin. He's gliding in on another Goblin Glider. I don't know why that was so hard to say. And at first, I thought it was James Franco's Goblin. But then I remembered that James Franco's Goblin, his glider didn't have a curve. James Franco's Goblin Glider was essentially a skateboard. That is not James Franco's Goblin Glider, which I honestly don't think that Disney would have even brought James Franco in for the MCU, especially because of like his current legal troubles and all the other bullshit that he's currently been stuck in that's completely fucked his career for like the last 2 years. But this is not James Franco's Goblin Glider. This is Dale DeHaan's Goblin Glider from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And to be quite honest, you probably forgot that Dale DeHaan played a goblin, but he was a goblin. And let's click over to here and drag this over here. See if I can pull up a picture of Dale DeHaan's goblin, because his goblin was pretty good. See? Like, that is his Goblin Glider right here. Drop that back here. And his Goblin Glider is kind of dope. And I feel as though that's it. That it's like the same thing. Because if you try and look up James Franco's Goblin, his Goblin was essentially like on a skateboard. Are there no like really good pictures of James Franco's? Here it is. Never mind. Fuck it. We'll use the hot toy. So looking at the hot toy, his Goblin Glider is straight. It's essentially a skateboard that he's riding on. The Goblin in this is not riding on a skateboard, and it's definitely not this Goblin, because William Dafoe's Goblin is still rocking like his Goblin armor. This Goblin flies in on essentially, he has goggles. See when he flies in, super close. He has a hood. He's rocking goggles. He has all of the Goblin tech. That is definitely Dale DeHaan's Goblin. Without a question, that is Dale DeHaan's Goblin. Because at the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2, when he's being held in Ravencroft, he gets visited by the Mysterious Man. And the Mysterious Man is like, oh, you no longer look like a piece of shit. And he's like, no, it comes and goes. And he essentially looked normal again. So I have a feeling that this right here is him when he's looking normal, before he basically werewolves out and turns into a goblin, or whatever the fuck people do when they go and before he goblinifies himself. But yeah, my theory, we are getting two goblins. Essentially, this is going to be a Sinister Six movie. We're getting two goblins. We've got Doc Ock. We've got Electro, Sandman, and we've got the Lizard. So in some fucked up roundabout way, Sony found a way to make their Sinister Six movie. But yeah, that Goblin is definitely Dale DeHaan's Goblin from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's gonna be interesting to see him interact once again. If Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is in this movie, it's going to be interesting to see him interact with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, because the way in which Doctor Strange explained it, all of these heroes died. All of these heroes, all of these villains died in their home universes. Dale DeHaan's Goblin did not die. He was essentially incarcerated. So maybe at some point later in the Amazing Spider-Man timeline, Andrew Garfield essentially kills Dale DeHaan in some type of off-screen battle that we didn't see. But I'm interested in this Goblin character. I really want to see, like, if my theory pays out and it is Dale DeHaan's Goblin. Because like I said, I cannot see them for the life of me bringing James Franco into the MCU. Not with the amount of not with the shitstorm that surrounds him. It's a safer bet to just bring in Dale DeHaan and have him be the second Goblin that's essentially operating inside of this fucked up timeline. But yeah, if you agree with me, if you have another theory, drop them down in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next one.